Hey, old boy here. In the previous video, we put in this Point of Rock station, and in this video, we're going to be building out North Amherst, and I'm going to be putting in a Target Supercenter with a little restaurant in front. This is all part of the plan of me putting in some of the major features before I go into detailing all the little neighborhoods and all the little downtown areas. So first I want to draw out a district because I want to keep all of those service vehicles inside. This is the beginnings of the North Amherst downtown. Police, fire, medical, school, and even the schools, I'm going to keep those within their local districts. I'm finding these nice park assets. They're pre-built parks. This one really kind of goes in front of the police station. Never used these before, so they need a little bit of bob. So my plan in this series is to get the major features and some other little details in, and then to go through the neighborhoods block by block and just go to town and just do some super detailing. I want to go ahead and put some of the detailing in these little areas. I like to raise the elevations up. That gives a lot of detail to the scenes. I like to hand place these buildings exactly the way I want them. This is a 5x time lapse, so you're going to be watching me build fairly quickly. I like to add the layers of trees in as I go along. It saves on game performance, and it also keeps me inspired. I'm just holding down on Alt and clicking the V key to go through the random set of tags that I have for these houses. I've already chosen very carefully my set of houses, so I know that the ones that are going in are going to look realistic. If you'd like to see a set of my assets, you can click the link in the description. It'll take you to my Steam Workshop collection that I have specifically for Amherst. Now I'm painting in a layer of grass, and I'm using the comma key to make those smaller. This little hedge network is pretty hard to deal with, so you might have to move the asset to put those in. Click on your train icon to make sure your line is still connected. So I'm going to draw out my district a little bit farther so that I can put in my trash service. You want that to be in your district so that the police and other service vehicles can get to it. So I'm going to add a little bit of detail to North Amherst just to get me inspired to come back. These are some little bicycle assets that I'm really liking. Tags really help you when you're putting in your assets. You can check out a video I've made on that. You don't want to put buildings right on the edge of intersections. So over the evolution of my play with City Skylines, I'm learning that putting in the geography and using a real location map helps me to make my cities way more realistic. And I use it to get inspiration about where the main features are, and then I just go in and layer detail. This is Amherst University. I'm really going to enjoy putting in the detail here. Amherst is a university town, so at a certain part of the year, there's over 30,000 students that come in. They rent out a lot of the houses to the students. So it's kind of a hip, eclectic town. It has students coming in from all over the world. I'm really enjoying this hedge network asset. A little hard to work with. It does save on nodes though. The game has a certain amount of nodes that you can actually put in. There's a mod that can show you how many nodes you have left. I'm not going to remember the name of it. I've never really used it before. I'm using it in the 81 player build off with Bon B. Check out his channel if you want to see that. 81 people are building on an individual tile inside of one map, and he's going to paste it all together and make it one coherent city. I'm just putting in detail here, a little bit here and there. I just kind of go where the game takes me. Just one of the most relaxing parts about the game. I play in a sandbox type mode. I do like to keep my citizens happy. And I like to see some things function in the game. Other than that, this is a great game just to paint a city. I'm not too concerned about the game mechanics or whether things are so realistic. The realism for me comes in all this detailing. I'm going to have to lay a few of these trees in by hand, and I don't want them to be in such a straight line, but these I can lay out with the line tool. Just click the line tool and then click the fence mode. Sometimes I'll just put them in by hand because it looks a little bit more realistic to me. I leave some open spaces because the perfectly placed tree really makes the area nice. So this is the beginnings of the Target Supercenter, which usually has a little restaurant in front. And you want to make this flat as possible. You don't want to take all of the elevations out or it just won't be as realistic. I like to put that little 10-meter road around it. This is the little Strict Toaster Cafe asset. I was going to put in these invisible roads, but they've got that blue mantle on them. If you hold down on Alt with your move it key, you can make those really fine adjustments. Placing decals is delicate. Everything else that goes on top of those needs to be placed carefully because it's awfully hard to get them out. Once you resize those trees, they'll plop in at that size. Once you move between the two assets, it comes back to its natural size again. Not for sure I'm liking the size of those trees, but I'll go with it. It's kind of blocking the asset a little bit. I'm going to put the two-way road with grass in so that everyone will park in the parking lots. There's no parking on that road. I'm really liking how that turned out. And I'll raise the elevation in just to give a little bit more detail. Then come back in with the layer of trees. This backside's a little bare. I think I'll put a little building in back here. These are some little electrical boxes. Sometimes there's a gas station next to these, but I'm just going to put a little workshop in the back. Then I like to come in and pop in some winter trees. Those really make everything pop. Little by little, we're putting in the trees to fill in the hills. So I hope you're enjoying this series. Let me know what you think. And thank you for watching the old boar play City Skylines. Take care now.